A ballot measure Colorado voters will see in November hopes to take a crack at Colorado's housing crisis. But it means your Tabor refund check won't be as big. If passed, 0.1% of state income tax revenue would be diverted from the state's general fund to affordable housing funds. For you, that means about $40 less in Tabor refunds in 2023 and $80 less in 2024. Alan Janae breaking down this initiative tonight. And Alan, housing continues to be a hot topic across the state.
Michael, a lot of people looking for answers on this one, and this ballot question is going to be a big one in November. You'll be hearing a lot about it. As you mentioned, it calls for moving 0.1% of state taxable income out of the general fund into this fund to create affordable housing. From there, local communities could apply for it. It'll be about $250 million each year to potentially build about 10,000 units of housing a year. It's in the streets and neighborhoods where the effects of rising housing costs reach more and more people. Voter Ty Temple understands how tough things are.
It's really expensive. It's hard to find a home right now.
You do need a long-term strategy on housing. This can't be solved in 1 year.
Former State Senator Mike Johnson heads the Gary Community Foundation, one of the backers of the initiative.
Right now, we know voters believe affordable housing is the single most important issue in the state. We know they believe they want the state to do more about it. This gives them a chance to vote on that.
Johnston says communities could finance a variety of projects.
It looks at the entire continuum of housing needs, all the way from folks who are experiencing homelessness trying to get off the street, to folks who are first-year teachers or nurses trying to get a place to rent, to people who are trying to buy a home and make a permanent life here, to seniors.
I oppose this on multiple levels.
Natalie Menton is a board member for the Tabor Foundation. She does not like the potential of greater density.
But what this measure is driving us to do is get more high-density housing, and that is not what I want to see more of, frankly.
But her biggest objection is the funding would come from a reduction in future Tabor refund checks.
If this passes, the number on that Tabor refund check is going to be smaller.
Johnston says polls show people would support it as a year after year solution. Would you be willing to give up $40 to $80 of it to go to housing?
Yeah, absolutely.
You would?
Yes.
That $40 to $80 estimate, by the way, comes from a fiscal estimate done by Legislative Council staff, a nonpartisan group that looked at the cost of all of this. Now, it would ultimately require the committees or the communities participating here to create 3% affordable housing each year, and they would have to fast-track the approval process, something else Menton objects to, saying it would make others seeking building permits wait in line. In Denver, I'm Alan Janae, covering Colorado First.
All right, Alan, thank you.